Today is day 22 of getting off to a great start. And today we're going to talk about checkout. You know, I think checkout is one of those areas of our show, since it comes at the end, that we rush through. We just want to get it done and be done and go home. We don't want everybody waiting on us. We're worried about the people that are lining up. We just want to add up their orders, take their payment, get them on their way, and keep the line moving. That is a critical mistake. We need to take our time and realize that we've done everything throughout the evening for this moment. All right, so first of all, what do we need to have with us at checkout? Okay, well, first of all, we need the books, okay, because they're gonna come to us and we're gonna wanna talk to them about, did they see these earrings? Did they see that bracelet? I'm not sure this is the right price. They don't know what something is, and we need to be able to reference that book. Secondly, we're gonna want our phone, both for our calculator and for swiping credit cards. And on that note, I love to have a stylus so that they don't have to use their finger. They can sign their name on my phone with the little stylus, and if it's glittery, all the better. You are also going to want whatever you offered for your booking activity. Remember, we have processors. So they are thinking. And now they have gone to the table and they've been shopping, they've been talking to their friends, and now they just might be ready to say yes to a jewelry show. In fact, this is sort of your final call. This is where you're gonna really drive home with them this opportunity. So you wanna have your bribe in plain sight, both to remind you and to tempt them. So whether it's the little purses, or it might be the envelopes for the dice game, or a pile of your 20, you wanna sit it there and you wanna say to them, Sally, oh, let me see what you ordered. Oh, those are some great pieces. Hey, I'm just curious, before we add this up, I saw you did not take advantage of my 20 game. There's still time. Would you be interested at all in some extra free jewelry from getting your friends together? Or, Sally, how come you didn't play my game? You were having so much fun. You were like the Love It Queen. I'm just curious. You want to ask them a question. You need to find out the reason they did not schedule a show before you can ever overcome their objection. We're going to talk about overcoming objections in a later segment. But just remember, this is the time that you're going to find out what their objection is. And you've got to ask them again. And you've got to make sure that you do this at checkout. Now, a couple of things. Don't forget also to have your pile of guest surveys that are filled out. Don't forget to read them. You have to read them so that you can use that information when she sits down for checkout. So if she has circled that she might be willing to do a fundraiser, we want to be able to talk to her about that live and in person right now at checkout and get a date on the calendar. So make sure you're using your guest survey and talk to her about that. Also, she has selected whether she would watch the video or not. So you're going to talk to her about finding a time that works for both of you in the next day or two to give her a call and ask her those 4 questions in order for her to get that secret or that wonderful prize. And remember, I like to offer a letter charm or a birthstone charm, but I've offered a clip it in the past. You could offer a $10 gift card, whatever you want to offer, but now's the time to talk to her about that. So you need your guest survey to know whether or not she circled that. And if she didn't circle at all, just ask her again. Hey, would you be interested in watching a video, or would you like to get some more information on the amazing premiere opportunity for yourself or maybe someone that you love? I love for you to be my marketing department and help spread the word about what it is that I do. I'd love for you to just get some information, and I'll pay you to do it with a fun letter charm or birthstone charm. What do you think? Now, after you've asked about booking a show and watching the video, then you're going to pay attention to what she ordered. And remember, you want to be in a separate location away from the crowd so you don't feel the pressure of everybody kind of waiting to talk to you, and so that you can offer her a special deal. It might be a special deal to book a show, giving her sort of an extra special prize, or it might be giving her a discount to get an additional item, but you don't necessarily want to offer that to everyone. So if she sits down, you're gonna check out and see if she made your special. Oh, I see you spent $75. You forgot to pick your 25% off item. Now, do you want that to be a 25% off item or a 50% off item? Of course she's gonna say 50, and then you're gonna say, well then, pick it out, and then we'll pick a date for your jewelry show, and you can get that item at 50% off. Now, sometimes they might have spent maybe 70. Now, you cannot adjust a premier special, but you can adjust a personal special. So if somebody has spent $70, I might say to her, so Sally, I see you spent 70, you're almost to 75. Is there anything else that you want to just throw on there at 25% off? I'd love to give you that special because you're so close. Now I've just made a little bit more money, and I've made my hostess a whole lot happier, and I've made my guest a whole lot happier. So feel free to kind of adjust your specials based on the person and what you are hoping to accomplish there. So pay attention. You know, if you see that she's ordering a particular one of our necklaces that you think, oh, there's a really cute pair of earrings that go with that, point that out to her. Use your book to point that out. But we're gonna work on our retail end of this discussion last, after we've already talked about watching the video and booking a show. Then we're going to look at her order and see if there's anything else that we should talk to her about adding to her order. I love to write on their order forms. You're going to keep that white copy for yourself. So I give the back pink copy to her, and I love to put it in a little style guide that has my website on it. Then I give that second pink copy to the hostess, so that she has everybody's contact information and she knows what they ordered. And I keep the white copy for myself. So on this, I will write notes down about that particular guest so I can have some information about her when I do a follow-up call. So use that notes section right after she walks out and jot down some notes for yourself so that you're all set to follow up with her. Because remember, you might still be able to book a show with her a little later. So if she said, check with me in a couple months, literally write down in your calendar to check with her in a couple of months, and then certainly follow up. But take your time at checkout. Don't be rushed. I would rather lose one customer who just leaves her order form and a blank check to be added up, and I didn't get to talk to her, than to buzz through all of my guests to make sure that I get them all out quickly. I want to take that personal time with each person and talk to them about if they would still like to schedule a show and if they would be willing to get some more information about joining my Premier family. So enjoy checkout. Practice it, prepare for it, have all the things that you need ready to go in that separate location, and you might just schedule a few more shows and find someone interested in joining your Premier family right there at checkout.